There you go. All right. Welcome to Universal Investigation Agency. I am Victor Elbez, and I'm the owner of Universal Investigation. So I'm super excited to be live. Okay, it's our first live, obviously on YouTube. So hopefully I can. Have I can answer a lot of questions. If you have any question, I can answer your question live. That would be great. Um, I'm a private investigator for over 25 years, and we do a lot of corporate investigation, family affair, which is child custody investigation, alimony investigation, and of course cheating spouse, which is a subject, very famous subject for private investigators. Okay, all right. So anyone who's willing to have the curiosity to understand what private investigator can do for you, that will be my pleasure to answer to you. Okay, all right. So we have one guest here coming. Okay, Abel. Okay, Abel. Nice. Where I'm located? Okay, sure. I'm located in Hollywood. This is the main office. Okay. It's a nice office. We have also a cyber crime lab over there. And actually, that's where we are doing the live and all podcasts as well that you can see on YouTube. Okay. So, and also we have an office in Coral Gable for all the clientele that want to meet with us in Miami. Okay. So we work all over the United States. We even do some international investigation. Okay. So sometimes we go overseas, sometimes we go to different states. I have hi, who's this? Armando. Armando, how are you? How you doing? Please, don't be shy. Ask you can ask your question. If I can help you, I will. So I see we have some people. We have like already some people watching the show. That for sure, and that's good. I'm excited. So here, guys, don't worry. You can always ask a question. Um, you know, most of the time, I have question about cheating spouse. Okay, so how many hours an investigation takes? But it depends on the investigation. Okay, but for quality reason, we do minimum 12 hours investigation. It looks like it's not that a lot of hours, I agree, but we can do some stuff, especially on cheating spouse, if we are very well prepared. We prepare the case so we can, try to do not waste time, burning hours, waiting for nothing. So it happens in 12, 15 hours, we get some result on cheating spouse. But average, I would say it's between 15 hours to 80 hours. It depends on the case. Okay? And sometimes even more than that, because it depends on what really you want, what you need. Like for example, for financial crime, it can take hundreds of hours. For HOA or condominium association, it can take hundreds of hours because we have to go through bank statement. We have to do a lot of work. It takes time. Okay, so we have to do some forensic accounting. We have to do some digital footprint as well. So this is time consuming. Okay. So what else? Any other question? I don't see any question coming in now. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can see all the question on the side. Okay, yes, I see. Okay. Can we find missing people? Yes, we can, absolutely. So that's something that need to be clear for everybody. Faster we are on the case, more chance that we have to find the missing person. Okay. You know, I always say our best shot and best chances to find someone, it's about a windows of 72 hours. After 72 hours, it's getting more complicated because in 72 hours you can get very far. Okay, I mean you can get very far on your own, or you can get very far if you got kidnapped or somebody detain you for any reason. You know, and I know it's a little bit rough to talk about this, but this is a reality. Yeah? People disappear because they are victim of human trafficking. Okay, so that's happened a lot, more than we think, especially in the United States. We think that the US is very safe. There is a lot of human trafficking in the United States. We can see what really happened. Look, all over the news right now, we are talking about the Epstein files. Epstein files was a big case for human trafficking, especially underage children. Okay?
Question.
I don't see the question. Where is the question? Let me see the question. Okay. No, no question. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Now I see all the question. Okay. Let me see. Can we talk more about human trafficking? How investigator can help? Okay. So that's actually private investigator can help you a lot. Okay. A lot of times you go to the police, you have a child missing. I mean, they are acting very fast today, but more people on the ground that you have to find your teenager run away, better it is. I'll be honest with you, things are going so fast. Especially when it's a young girl, 15, 16 years old. I had a lot of cases that we never find them, okay? And they are still missing, and we are probably never gonna find them, okay? They've been kidnapped, trafficking, maybe killed, and body disappear. It happens every day. Every day we have young girls, young boys disappearing. Like it's shocking. It's unbelievable, and we always think that it always happened to only to other people, but it's not true. It can happen to you. It can happen to your family. There is sex predator. There is crime organized, prostitution. There is slavery. People get kidnapped to. Human trafficking is also related with work, like slavery, like to make you work for free, take you away, and you disappear, and they're never gonna find you. Okay, so parents, be aware about what's going on with your child. Monitor their social media. Make sure you know where they are at every time, and communication is also important. That's what I always say. Okay, let me see another question coming now. Can you find a person by tracking the car anywhere? Yes, absolutely. Actually, we have access of a very good tool. It's camera vehicle sighting system, which means we have access of those and we can locate your vehicle, where your vehicle park at night. Okay, um, we can locate your vehicle driving around the turnpike, the I-95, or all highways. And but where we use it, it's to find the vehicle at night where it's parked. Usually, if we have a repeat parking at that location, it's probably where the person sleep at night. Okay, so you can set up later on some surveillance near the vehicle and then locate the person. And that will help. That help a lot. Yes, we can. If that answer your question. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so how can I help someone? A child custody investigation. So sure, child custody investigation. I usually work with lawyers because it's very emotional. Again, parents always when they're hiring us, it's because they have a fight with their husband or wife. Okay, they are fighting over the custody of the child. So 50-50, it's usually what's assigned by the court in Florida. Okay, and if salary are approximately equal, there's not going to be child support. Okay, that's where we observe the most. Now, you believe that your child will be in danger to spend a lot of time with your spouse for any reason that you think. So we're here for investigate. Okay, and again, it's not what you say, it's not what you think, and it's not what you want. It's what we can prove in court. That's what matters. Okay, and I know a lot of time it's emotional. They believe that the husband, they tell me that the husband or the wife is an alcoholic, he drink, he use drug, drive like crazy, or etc., etc. So we have to prove that, and we have to prove that in live, in the fact that we can obtain videos and photos, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. Okay, keep in mind that's gonna maybe take a lot of hours to do that job. So you have to be able to have resources to afford this investigation. Don't even start if you can't afford it. Okay, because whatever you're gonna put up front, you're gonna lose it. So that's something that you need to be aware before you start any child custody investigation. Also, there is many reasons to fight for the full custody, and it happens, and more than we think. I had a case not too long ago, the ex-wife was moving in with another boyfriend, and this boyfriend was a sex predator, and he had a criminal filed as a child predator, okay, and a sex predator. So obviously that's a very good reason that you don't want your child to be around and sleeping in the same house of that person. Okay, and that shows also how irresponsible the mother was in this case. Okay, because you don't expose your kids to a predator like that. Okay, so again, that doesn't happen all the time, but there is other case, other situation that you can fight for the child custody. Okay, that's it. And again, I can obviously talk more about it if you guys have other questions. Okay, so let's see what's going on now. Whoever, yes, 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 we do sometimes. It happens, um, and trust me, you want to slap them, but you can, unfortunately. All right, but we can definitely help. And I mean, I did in the past some interview like some child predator, and they are very slick people. And actually, there is one guy who was always telling us that he was choosing his victims based on the father. Okay, and that's interesting point of view because he was saying that if the father of the child was a threat for him or looks like a threat, he will move to the next target. So, you know, it's very interesting. That's why he was mostly targeting single mother. Okay, so that for him was easy to target and abuse those kids. And so that tell you that the role of the dad in a couple, in divorce or married, is very important, and that you have to be like he was saying, like a guy who used to be a military guy, workout, strong guy, for him was a danger. So he was avoiding that, and it makes sense. It's how predator hunt in the wild. Actually, weaker you are, more risk you have to be a victim. Okay, so you need to get yourself strong. And again, could be a woman too. Women can be very strong. I know some women, they do martial art. They can, kick your ass. Definitely, they can beat up a man. Okay, so that's also something that you guys need to understand. And I believe every human being should be able to defend itself. They should learn how to fight, how to defend, self-defense. Men, women, and kids as well. I had my boys, I have two boys, when they were 10, 12 years old, I started to teach them self-defense, martial art. And don't get me wrong, one day my younger son was jumped by 3 other boys, and he came back home and he said, Dad, I got beat up, but I defend myself. Thank God, you give us that knowledge how to defend ourselves. And my youngest boy was not really excited to learn these things, but at the end he find out that one day he helped him. That helped him, and that's why I always say, teach your kids how to defend themselves. Like there is life situation, okay? There is the way to escape from a choke, the way for escape from kidnapping as well. And women are different than men. They are not going to be approached the same way. A woman, most likely they want to take her, okay, to kidnap her and then rape her, okay? A man is different. They want to punch you, they want to knock you out, okay? So there is different approach of self-defense that you need to understand. All right, so another question. Okay, can you help corporate investigation to bullies at work? Yeah, it happens. There is a lot of case going on. It can be bullying, it can be sexual harassment too. I mean, that's all over the place, it happens everywhere. It's not only big companies, it's also happening small and medium companies, small and medium business. Yeah. We do some this kind of investigation. We take statements, but again, it's very difficult because it's he say, she say. Okay, evidence are usually digital, which means we're gonna have to recover video footage, surveillance footage that the company has, like camera in the business. So it's very we have to deliver evidence, and those evidence has to be videos that we can recover from the place, from where the act happens. Okay. We also collect statements from other co-workers to justify the accusation. Okay, you can say Bill is harassing me, make me cry, he threatening me and everything. Okay, she said, he said, but that doesn't mean it's true. Okay, so now we have to see if there is any other people around who's complaining about his behavior. Okay, so it's gathering information about the investigation, and then later on lawyers are going to get statement and having them questioning them on the oath. Okay, so that's what we can help. We also help the lawyer to locate witnesses, very important for their case. That's something we do, yes. Okay. One question, the last question, I guess, looks like. Let's. How can we contact you for digital forensic? Okay. All right. So we are always 24 hours open on the phone line. It's the 888-700-8695. Okay. You can contact us for any digital forensic, cell phone, computer, routers, any information that we will, you can ask any information, any question, we will definitely ask your question. We can definitely go to your place of work. If you're a lawyer, we can go there and with our special tools and software, extract information that you are looking to expose in court. Everything will be done in the chain of custody that can be retained in court. Okay, that's very important. But we can go to your place of work. You can bring computers, cell phone, equipment that we will definitely bring it and retrieve all data's information, deleted information, photos, videos, whatever that you're looking for. Okay, we can recover from cell phone and computer. Okay, all right. Okay. Very good, very good. Follow us, please, on YouTube. We also have a TikTok channel and Instagram, so you can find us as a Universal Investigation Agency. And thank you again, and hope I was interesting enough to answer your question. Thank you.